Hello. I don't know what microphone is coming through. Let me check. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good night. Okay. Hello. Okay. It was coming through the wrong mic right there. But I actually want to have the other mic plugged in. Hope everyone's doing well. I had a really weird start to my day. Blue snowball. There we go. Now that is the right mic that I want to use. So, I haven't really played with my settings. I kind of just knew that I needed to get up and do a painting stream. But let me show you guys something. So, these are obviously two that are already done. And so I found these frames. You see? So these are going to be everyone that has their eye. Because I was worried about shipping, like without frames. But so look at these. It's like a wooden little box. And then it has these like little things. So you could just like hang it on your wall. And so here's one. And I don't know. I kind of didn't like the way that like it was just plain. But I mean, even I feel like that's just like an upgrade just by itself. But so what I decided to do was I sanded it down. I stained, let's take this one out. I stained the wood, and then I found these little corner pieces on the Amazons. And then I just hammered them into the corners. And so, yeah, so now I have frames for everyone. And then on top of that, it like makes it easier for you to hang up on your wall and whatnot once it's done. And I think it just gives a better presentation. But I wanted to ask you guys what you think about it. I personally really like it. I might experiment with different types of wood stains because this one right here is walnut. But let me look over at the chat. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it? How's Tulip? Tulip's good. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Looks good? Not look good? I don't know. Oh, yeah, it looks way better. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Looks great. Yes. All right, cool. Well, I showed it to like Nina and she liked it. The only problem that I was having though is I nailed some of them in kind of funky because they're so little that I couldn't even hold it to like hammer it in. So this one's kind of janky. So this is just my experiment one. But I think like, because some people are like, oh, I like it better without the leafing and whatnot. But I'm like, but look at how much better this one looks, you know? Like, look at that and the finished look versus like this. I don't know. I feel like this one's a little too basic and I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a girl and I'm a little extra. I like this better than this. But yeah, I'm going to have to... Now I get to do 200 customizations of frames, so that'll be fun. But I don't know. I kind of like this little vintagey look. What I might do is I might have to order silver ones of these for everyone that gets a silver. And then maybe I'll do gold for everyone that does gold. And then like I'll just have to paint them. Or maybe I can find copper that would match. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just leave them the same so everyone has the same frame, just different leafings. I don't know yet. We will see. We will see. But today I am painting Mr. Oh, what did I just hit? Tim's. A gentleman named Tim. I'm painting Tim's eye today. So let's get my palette over here. Get it all ready. Oh, let's adjust my camera real fast. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, it's on autofocus. No, thank you. Oh, thank you, Patrick, for the super chat. UPS sure post tried to deliver to your P.O. box, but it was denied. Looks great, by the way. Oh, shit. You know what? I haven't gone to my P.O. box, and they told me something last time I was there. I think it's because I haven't been to my P.O. box in for fucking ever. So they might be denying my packages. So I have to go into the post office. But I don't want to because they don't like me and I don't like them. So we'll see. But thank you. I'll figure something out. I will figure something out. All right. But so I have been listening. Gundam actually told me to watch this documentary series. And so I apologize to everyone. No serial killers tonight. Instead, we are going down the Chris Chan rabbit hole. Okay, I'll go to my P.O. box tomorrow and find out what the hell they want. But, yeah. Anna in the post office showdown. It's gonna totally be a post office showdown. They hate me so much, and I hate them. But I'm like, I was out of town, guys. Like, what do you expect? Like, I can't go to the P.O. box every single day. But they expect me to come and check it every day, and then they get mad at me. And I'm like, how am I supposed to know I have packages coming? So, yeah. But anyways, let's get into paint mixing. But guys, I am listening to Chris Chan, A Comprehensive History, Part 10, and I am at 9 minutes and 58 seconds. So that's what we're going to be listening to. So I apologize for you guys for this. But I kind of have to listen to this. It's like 60-something parts. So at least we won't run out of stuff to listen to. But, yeah, let's see. Okay, have everything ready. All right, you guys ready for the Chris Chan nonsense? By the way, this one has over 1 million views, which is crazy. This is like the most intense documentary. Like, there's 66 parts to this freaking documentary. And I'm only on part 10, so we got plenty of time. Anna, should I hold off shipping your candy and dirt? Yes. Don't ship anything to my P.O. box right now because I'm at war with my post office. Because they keep wanting me to open a business account. And I'm like, no, this is a YouTube thing. Like, I just don't want people sending my... Because they're like, well, we need to have your real name. And I'm like, no, that's the last thing I need is people knowing my real name. And they're like, well, then you need a business account. I'm like, this isn't a business, mofo. This is a YouTube thing. Like, stop being such cunts about it. But that's what they are. All right, guys, here we go. We're into the Chris Chan depths. I put the link in the chat if you guys want to follow along. Here we go. Oh, I'm in the part where he's in the middle of like a phone call. No, sit like that like a bitch. You speak like a bitch. You have the boobs of a bitch. They're so mean. I bet you don't even have a dick down there. You are a bitch. Got me all set up. No. So I'm at the part of the documentary where his trolls like got a hold of his Sonichu account or something. And they're like in a voice call with him, bullying him. The trolls are like super mean. Like, no wonder this guy went off the deep end. Like, imagine making fun of someone like this. It's just fucked up in my opinion. But let's see. Can you guys hear everything okay? Ooh, I need. Billy May is the new bear white bear. Yeah, and also saying that Kristen Chandler will be thrown in jail. Quickville jail. And Kristen Chandler will be thrown in Quickville jail. Where he will be raped by a bunch of niggers. Oh, God. Oh, no. I'm going to get in trouble. Oh, no. I'm skipping this part.
Tries to convince Chris to ejaculate onto his Sonichu medallion and set it on fire. I'd rather just burn it, please. No, just mess me on it, not burn it. I can't get a hard one when I'm under a lot of stress. Now you have an alternative. Either burn it or shove it up your butt.
And I just won't get your channel struck, will it? I don't know. We're going to find out. Oh my God. This is bad. I didn't know what this conversation was going to be like.
I didn't know that autistic have a sharp either. How does it feel, Chris, to be destroying something you worked so hard on? How does it feel? Tell me. How old? Oh, me? I'm worthless?
No, it's not. heartless.
Oh, you can call me heartless if you want. You can call me any word. And make sure you take pictures for prosperity.
No problem. There's a camera on.
Oh, God, you're recording it and you're showing it live. Really?
Yes.
That is
I don't
awesome.
like this mixer. Let's go back to my
Oh,
other one.
shove it up your ass. Scream. Nothing to the extreme, okay? Or I won't send Julie over, okay? I can see you shooting me over, man. It's a fact that a child. Chris, are you really gonna do this? Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, God damn it. Oh, I see brown stains. Did you grab your penis, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Just put it in there. Just hurry up, please. Just don't make me watch you on, please. Good. More.
So I got back into this documentary series because I saw Chris Chan was trending because I guess he escaped prison or something. But when this trial comes, I want to be up to date on everything. So that's
Chris, is your hand stuck?
I'm tired.
No, keep going. You're not gonna fucking chicken out. How does this make you feel, Chris?
Miserable.
How miserable?
Completely miserable.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's too bad. You miserable pile of dick.
oh jeez. These people are so mean.
Shove it until I can't see. Oh, God. Poor Sonichu.
Looks like no more.
Keep going.
Listen, stop this shit. Don't let go away.
And then keep trying. Make some
Listen.
room in there.
Stop this shit. Stop it. Really?
All right, fine. You can stop. Yeah, sure. Don't take him out, though. I want him to be there the whole rest of the time I talk to you.
God damn it. God damn.
Stop that way. Chris, what the fuck? Seriously, man?
I just want to wash my hands.
No, you can't wash your hands. You're a bitch, you know that? Doing this? Whatever. I wonder, what should I make you do next?
These people are evil.
No, you're not the one making the choices.
Wait, this is enough. I'm tired.
No, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if you feel tired. You're not the one calling the shots. Fucking prick. So
These people are like super evil.
I have a good idea. Burn your house down.
Oh my God.
You idiot. Turn my house down.
Then the PSA is going to you. And the money is going to eat.
I put my house down, and then she won't have a place to come to.
You have a point. You're no point.
Where's my...
Chris, there is something. Alright. Chris, I want you to be in the moment. Julie's going to talk to you there. It's important.
After about 10 minutes, Chris manages to get the microphone set up to work on Mumble so he could talk to Julie.
Chris, I'm happy you're here. Hi.
Hey.
Hey,
Chris,
Julie?
there's something I've been trying to tell you for a while.
Yes?
Well, I'm going to be there tomorrow, and I think it's safe to say that I can tell you this with my heartfelt love.
All right. Yes, go ahead and tell me now.
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
This whole time, Chris, you've been having sex with a 13-year-old boy, you sick fuck.
What?
Yeah, I'm a 13-year-old boy, Chris.
Oh my God.
I'm going to give all your fucking data to Chris Hansen, you fucking pedal for. So you better get the fuck out now. Before you fucking feds. Get out.
Now, wait a minute. I did not know you were a 13-year-old.
Yes, you did. They're not going to believe you. They're going to fucking put you away.
So, let me guess, you were Max the whole time, weren't you?
And Julie, yes, both of them. Both figments of my imagination. There is a bunch
This person's evil.
She never existed, Chris. She died 5 years ago. Who have you been talking to? You drove to Ohio for no reason. It was a trick. I was able to fool you. You dumb man. How does this make you feel? Tell me.
Well, I feel terrible.
Now, if you really want your self-dignity, if you truly want your self-dignity to be remained, then you will send me that video of you shoving the medallion up your anus.
Oh my
Or else
God.
I'll let everyone what you've been doing. and all the fans will believe that you are a pedophile.
Okay, you see, the thing is, I was lying, so I hope you've been recording on your end because I wasn't recording on my end.
Well, I'm sorry then, because this is going out to everyone. So what's it going to be, Chris? Are you going to do it again, or am I going to have to give everything to her?
It's kind of hard to do an encore performance at this point.
No. First of all, Clyde.
What up?
Yes, and he finally found out news. I expected to make another shitstorm. He's been having several thinking he'll look like a sick fuck.
Whatever. Look, Chris, I'm not sure till hi. I got a cell phone. We were calling you, trying to, do directions.
Because Chris, let me tell you, there was a Julie. There truly is a Julie. But
Yeah, there is.
there was. But she died.
Yeah, it's going to go with the dog. She's real.
The fuck?
Let me tell you something, Chris. About the wildfires I told you about.
These people are evil.
Okay, you're going crazy. Okay, we don't have to do the whole wildfire.
Yeah, this is going kind of crazy. I mean, you sounded like a 13-year-old boy, and Chris just kind of fell for that.
I thought
How do I sound like a girl you must
you just sound. I know what a woman sounds like.
And I talk to you in my normal voice, and I can say I'm Julie. I talk to you in the exactly same voice.
I would ask, why is a 13-year-old boy doing this?
You're dense. You're truly dense, and you don't deserve to live in this fucking world. Now tell me, what do you want? Do you want your kids on back?
Yes.
Or do that? You'll be sold.
Oh, come on, please.
Hey, Chris, there are more things. No, I think this whole goddamn operation. Chris. There are more things to life than PS3, whatever. Your whole internet life is given up. There are no Sonichu fans. Nothing to see shit about it, dude. The best thing you can do is go outside for the love of God, okay? I mean, you say you live from your state, but you never seem to. Ever.
Oh, Julie.
Joel.
Look, you can appeal to your what's left of fans at least.
I think he's crying. Why don't we just let the baby cry?
I'm not crying.
Yes, you are.
This is so mean.
You're making it a little too mean. That's
If I may inform you, Chris, I know you may have been told this before, but how does it feel to know that this is your entire fan base? Every girl, so far, every girl has been a troll. We try and find this, and then we just get sick of it.
you know how many people have told you guys that looks like this boy. I can't believe how many times. And you still
Empathy is enough for your eyes to true voice.
Goodbye.
I think we hurt him pretty bad.
Yeah,
Well, we kind of completely blew Chris's mind right there.
Can I stop recording?
Yeah.
On March 4th, recuperating from the events of the previous day, Christian made a video attempting to dispel any rumors that trolls might be spreading concerning what he had told to Blue Spike.
I have been under so much stress lately, and I've been suffering from a like a bug, Do not believe anything that the trolls say or talk about. That's given right there. And you notice I'm not wearing my medallion. I've decided to put a new fashion trend. I'm wearing my high school ring. My high school ring in place of my medallion. It has the memories that have gone from medallion to medallion, believe me. So my high school ring is forever from this point. And also, I, Christian Weston Chandler, am still the mayor of Quickville. Although rumors have been flying around, I know it's about some guy named Billy Mays. I don't even know who that guy is. Anyway, I'm still the mayor of Quickville. Until I say in the comics or in the video otherwise.
He followed up with another short video, singling out Blue Spike.
I wish to announce the culprit who has gone into my Yahoo account and took down the side Jim Rose Juice site. His name is Max Sylvania, as he last told me. And he has made me do certain things, like in order to get my Yahoo back, but he has failed to give me back my Yahoo. After doing such things, he asked me to cut up my medallion and shove it up my ass. He asked me to show him off my dick, which I have not. And he's just a nuisance, a bad nuisance, terrible. If you come in contact with him, tell him to give me back my Yahoo, and also somebody, please give him a cold virus me.
This is evil.
Later that day, he rejoined Humble.
Well, I got cold. That's one thing I'm doing.
Yeah, orange juice. Recently,
Yeah, I know. I'm drinking plenty orange juice, and I'm eating plenty of chicken noodle soup. But anyway, yes.
Be quiet.
Shut up.
Yeah. Put that 13-year-old brat back in the
yeah. Bring along.
And somebody mute him, please.
Yeah, good.
Shut up.
So what's up, Chris?
Mr. 13-year-old brat over there stole my Yahoo account.
Oh, wow.
She told me to give him the password to that to prove my love for Julie, only to find out that he's been Julie this whole time.
Oh, that's so horrible.
He remained on Mumble for a while longer, expressing his disdain for Blue Spike and Billy Mays. Afterwards, Chris engaged in a chat with Sarah May, letting her know that he reported his PSN account as compromised to Sony, who then in turn denied Blue Spike any access to it. She told him that she broke up with her boyfriend, and Christian responded by letting her know that she was wanting to stay over at his house. She took offense to this, so Christian blamed his cold for his lack of tact. Sarah then scolded Chris for always defaulting to autism as his go-to excuse for his flaws. After receiving her flurry of criticisms, he tried to leave the conversation, but Sarah ordered him to stay. She continued to condemn him for his sexual deviance, shallowness, and accused him of not being truly autistic, but rather someone who does not want to accept adult responsibilities. She questioned him about female anatomy, revealing that his knowledge of the location of a vagina was based on his experiences with sex dolls. Sarah May convinced him that she had gotten hold of his Yahoo account, and in exchange for a safe return, she ordered Chris to draw either Sonichu having sex with another male Sonichu or a female Rosechu with a penis in any sexual scenario. An hour later, Christian sent her a graphic rendering of Savannah Rosechu pleasuring herself with her penis. Sarah rejected her drawing, for it was already established in the comments that she possessed hermaphroditic properties. She asked again for a depiction of a Rosechu in an unnatural way. Chris returned with a drawing of Rosechu, anally penetrating Sonichu. However, Christian made it clear that she was in fact equipped with a strap-on that matched the exact color of her skin. Sarah asked him to modify it in Microsoft Paint so that the strap-on would look more like her actual penis. In response, Sarah May said that she was met with resistance from Clyde and was unable to grant Chris access to his Yahoo account. She suggested that he report the theft to Yahoo. As they were about to part, Sarah May confessed that she was still with her boyfriend and revealed the true nature of their relationship. I met him in a chat room of people trolling me, and I'm a troll too. I have been this entire time. I have never loved you, because you're absolutely f***ing disgusting. And you know the best part? The troll I met, we're in true love, the only thing you wanted. And we're happy because of your misery. Isn't that funny?
God, this is
Bye,
evil.
It's been fun. Last words of advice. No more internet love. I tell you this because I care. Go after real girls in real life. Bring your sign back so they know exactly what you want. Girls like that so they can't be led on, etc. And most importantly, keep your websites updated. We don't want another Ryan Cash incident, which was actually real. Update your comments regularly, or Clyde says he'll be back. Otherwise, what fans you have left? They'll be leaving, Chris. Be careful where you tread. The next day, still under the influence of influenza, he took part in the Mumble chat for the last time.
How have you been?
Sick. I've been having a sinus infection.
Well, it is Monday, so
What did you say your temperature was?
Last time I checked today, it was 96.8.
not bad, not bad. Look, so how have you been feeling besides the sickness?
Here, okay? Look, I'm trying to get my website back up. I just having troubles between the fact that my account was deactivated for a time, and I'm waiting to be reactivated from the people at Yahoo. I talked to them on the phone, so I know all about this. So, what do you want, Clyde?
I'm trying to tell you that the people like Virginia Mental Health that be trying to take you away.
Well, I got news for you. My family is going to the Pinbakes, and I am not going to go into any institution. So you could just back off.
No, I'm trying to warn you. Look at your latest video. You're talking about being a fictional mayor of a fictional town. Don't freak that. This is why.
Well, if they dare to come after me, they'll come after me in person. And until then, I'm not going to fret about it.
It'll be too late by then.
Jack Thaddeus tells Chris about Sonichu, the animated series, a serial cartoon on YouTube created by Spaz Kid, the stories of which are parodies based on real events from Christian's life and those seen in the comics. Clyde informs Chris that he murdered Blue Spike as an act of vengeance.
Happy birthday. I killed him. You wanted it, right?
Well, I did not say kill him.
I said get him. I figured as much. And I didn't like him anyway, so happy birthday.
That's sad.
Yeah, you have to be careful with how you word those things.
Chris continues to lament about his struggles concerning the restoration of his website.
Look, let me do this work, and I'll come on to Mumble another time. So, unless Clyde had something else he wanted to say as another reason why he dragged me away from my work.
Work.
I'm trying to get the website back up.
That's not work. Nobody cares about the goddamn website. Why don't you go back outside? Why don't you go back outside to the P.O.Box? That's what I've been trying to do.
Well, I'm going to be
going.
Well, I got news for you, Clyde. I'm going to be going back out there and actually find myself a woman locally after I get over this virus.
Face it, Chris, you're never going to find that woman.
Oh, yes, I will.
How?
I'm going to be very social and simple about it. Goodbye.
No, you're not.
After this encounter, Christian decided to keep away from communicating with anyone over the internet.
Probably the smartest thing he did.
Inspired by a scene in a recently aired Family Guy episode, Christian filmed a video in which he condemns homosexuality with reference to the Bible.
I would like to state an obvious fact that has been revealed in the latest episode of Family Guy, and backs me up on the fact that homosexuality and gayness is just plain wrong. And Stewie has quoted the Bible verse that has basically in a nutshell. Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. Do not lie with a man as one lies with a woman. That is detestable. And because in the end it's described here from the 25 and so on, even the land was defiled among such things. So I punished it for its sin, and the land vomited out its inhabitants. But you must keep my decrees and my laws. The native-born and the aliens living among you must not do any of these detestable things, especially sleeping with a man as you would a woman. You homos. This was chapter 18 of Leviticus in the Holy Bible. And verse 22. Sorry, homos, but I stand behind the truths of the Holy God and Lord. Thank you, and have a pleasant day. And also, just to add another note, I've also stopped in trying to
Switch my camera around.
over the internet. I've taken the first step into encouraging myself to actually talk.
This
to
is
women around
insane.
here. And
Thankfully, I had no idea who Christian was. Well, now you do.
Was my pastoral counselor. How to Talk to Girls by Alex Revan, a 9-year-old. You can find a video where he talks about his book on Amazon.com. Free book.
After Christian announced his commitment to meet a prospective girlfriend in real life, Emily, a student from West Virginia University, who was the troll that had placed the Encyclopedia Dramatica sign on his property 5 months prior, also had taken part to decided to initiate a relationship with him by calling him and arranging a first date. On March 12th, she and her friend Stephanie were mentioned in a brief video from Chris.
Miss Emily or her friend Stephanie, who resides at the same phone number that has called you before on my cell phone or my house phone. Please call me back if possible. Thank you.
3 days later, Robert Simmons V came to visit Christian at his weekly church service and joined the congregation together with Christian and Bob. The entire interaction was covertly recorded. Simmons' decision to speak in his regular tone of voice went unnoticed by Chris.
Hi, Robert. Robert Simmons, yes, sir. Oh my God. Nice to meet you. Yes, sir. I want to apologize. My Sonichu and MK60 was hacked by hackers. So I want to apologize for that. So maybe any sort of weird email.
What has Papa Gundam got you into? Anna, a world of fucking hell.
I'm actually like here for like, you know, semi. Oh, Dad, this is Robert Simmons the Fifth on my Sonichu fan. I like to do chat with that. Like, I've heard there's a lot of like things that's been going on though. Yeah, it's just a lot of jerks online. Mm-hmm. People just can't, you know, appreciate somebody's success and just, you know, be happy for them. They have to feel jealousy for it. So, I don't know. Yeah. Really? Yeah, yeah. My dad had one of those.
Robert and Chris talk about their respective love quests and discuss the verse from Leviticus, which was featured in the recent Family Guy episode concerning homosexuality. Afterwards, Chris offers his autograph to Robert.
Hey, hold on to that, because that could be valuable one day.
He stays for the entirety of the service. After it finishes, Simmons makes contact with another troll who is waiting for him in his car nearby.
Painted this off center.
So what did he say to you? Oh, nothing, just talking shit. Yeah. Told me, I had it like, he knew I was not.
I'm gonna have to go into a different canvas.
Yeah. I think you'll recognize when I steal things. Maybe you should get some makeup.
Painted it off center.
I don't really give a fuck. I give a fuck, man. Don't paint me. No. Well, you'll connect me and you. Okay. Well, maybe, you know, that would explain, like, your spying on us. That would explain, like, the recordings and shit, you know? Yeah. You better edit this shit where I'm not saying shit, you know? It's always, like, shit. No. Oh, God. I don't want Clyde to have this shit image, because you seem like such a nice guy, dude. Aww. What's so funny, what's so interesting, I find, well, Bob, you know, the lumberjack is badass. He's a really pleasant guy, though. Yeah. The only problem I feel sorry for is he's trying to justify, like, Chris and shit. Like, apparently, like back when he was 6, he couldn't even talk. Yeah. And, you know, he's fucking autistic. Right. Got you putting on. That's what he says. Well, yeah, anyways, other than traffic being really shitty, by the way, everybody, it's still on recording. Right. Anyways, hopefully this will maybe provide some entertainment to people. I don't know. But anyways, so, all right, what am I going to say? Oh, yeah, so, God. That dude, you know, it seemed like, what the hell is that guy, you know, wearing a fucking Hardy's jacket? You know, that guy looks really fucking sketchy as hell. I go, Mr. Chandler? He goes, you didn't know me for a second. I'm Robert Smith. And he goes, and you knew me. It's like, and you still think I'm awesome. Like, yeah, I'm so happy. Oh, yeah. I'm so happy I didn't see, like, Mr. Chandler! I'm so happy. I guess you can contribute to being really nervous online or something like that. But, no, seriously, I actually, you know, I think that, like, people might be pissed when they're hearing this shit because, like, like, telling me about, like, the Commodore 64 and how apparently, like, before fucking Chris could speak, he was playing video games, though. Yeah. And how, according to him, 124 levels trying to get to Koopa. And he talked about Yoshi's Island. Like, dude, you're talking about fucking 4 different games, dumbass. But whatever. He's old. I do the same thing with my girl. Like, whatever, Grandma. Yeah, Japan's awesome. Right. So, it's still going. An hour and 47. Here you go. I'm retarded when it comes to electronics. You want this?
After he let go of his dependence on conversing online with possible trolls, Christian's life seemed to have taken a turn for the better. But while his relationship with Emily looked promising, he was blissfully unaware of her true motives and the mysterious scheme to steal her away from him. What made him this way? What is the attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Chris Chen.
I think we're on part 11 now.
March 16, 2009 was scheduled to be Christian and Emily's first date, but he left the meeting place before she arrived. He subsequently made a video apologizing for his conduct.
I apologize deeply for missing our meeting earlier today, but my mom was in disbelief, but yeah, also my father was in full belief, and still all the conflicting opinions and whatnot. It just made me feel unsure. But I promise, Emily, I promise, I will. And next chance, if this opportunity we could reschedule a meeting, I will definitely make it. I did drop by the mall and by the Chick-fil-A there. I called up for you, but no response. So I just didn't know what to make of that at that point as well. Anyway, yeah, I'll be back, and hopefully we will get a chance to meet in person on the next chance we get, and I just want to inform my mother about it.
They planned to meet again on the 19th. Right after, he filmed another video in which he apologizes for his behavior at the game place, which resulted in his ban from the establishment 9 months prior.
I wish to apologize to Michael Snyder for that mistake I made over 9 months ago that got me kicked out of the game place. I missed my Friday nights over there, and I wish to come back. And also, in addition to that, y'all are the only place in town that has iJudgment cards. So call me and let me know if I can come back, and also resume my responsibilities to the Pokemon League. Definitely, that's a big input there. It's a big one. All right, take care.
It was around this time that Ivy, who had been up to now only watching Christian's videos, decided to surprise her friend Rachel by convincing Chris to give her a shout-out in one of his videos. At a later date, Ivy recounted that when she first called the Chandler residence, Bob picked up the phone, but then swiftly relinquished the receiver to Barbara because she is in charge of messages for Chris. What followed was an intensive 30-minute-long question-and-answer session, which Chris's mother used to confirm the genuineness of Ivy's identity. Satisfied with her answers, Barb handed the phone over to Chris. Ivy eventually convinced him to grant her the shout-out, which was featured in a video released on the 18th that mostly focused on Chris's plans to participate in an upcoming Eye of Judgment card game tournament.
Warming up for the Eye Judgment tournament, which hopefully I'll be in the top 100 where I am. I'll be one of the 100 players to get 3 promo cards, including more lovely version of Eden the persecuted, which is I forget one of those. Anyway, and also I would like to give a shout out to Aunt Ivy and her friend Rachel, also haul from each other at a college here in the United States of America.
As he mispronounced Ivy's name, she called him again and asked him to refilm the shout-out. After profusely apologizing for it, Christian agreed to do another take and admitted that if things didn't work out with Emily, he would consider Ivy as his sweetheart. On March 19th, Emily prepared to go on a date with Chris in Charlottesville Fashion Square. She was accompanied by 3 other trolls, one of whom, who will be referred to herein as the Pickle Man, was the one who accompanied Robert Simmons V on his recent church visit. Emily's friend, referred to as Cam Girl, was in charge of covertly capturing videographic evidence of the event, and Frosty supervised the technological aspects of the operation. The entire event was recorded by an audio capturing device on Emily's person.
Are you wearing a thong? Yeah. It's gonna be fucking tight. It's tight. If I think pops out while you're walking over, you're like, okay, I think it's like way too close. I'm just gonna be like, get my chair farther away. What? Oh yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. It's gonna be my best acting moment ever. There's some bitches like nearby. Just sitting watching the boss, they used to go to caves or whatever. Hi. Yeah, really. Nice to meet you. Hi, Emily. My father, Robert. Hello. Yeah, I used to live here for a while, but I missed you. Yeah, I thought you might like it. You want to do this together? Sure.
This is so sad.
Yeah. Yeah. I took a lot. Does he love it? Yeah.
Bob continues to discuss his work history with Emily.
Hey, no, you listen to my father because he's something. When I get to some of my intelligence from him. Yeah. He seems like having a lot of stories about this. And then I got into I had a roll of paper so he could get home of it. And of course, he's the guy that's trying to control for all the plastic money that came throughout him at the time. He couldn't have the plastic cleared glasses. I got into the industry of overnight warehousing, automatic transition, like Mark, we already rented transit, automatic railroad, all that kind of stuff.
You've been through a lot.
Then I went through the automated tanker ship.
She just does not care.
And nobody else there. Just some of those people.
No, thank you.
And now I'm in there with all the stuff I did, and I don't know if I did the way I did.
I think you did.
But I can't.
You did a lot of things.
Yeah, but I get it. You know, I'm proud of him anyway for his accomplishment. He's got a half brother his son.
Oh, okay.
I have a daughter with half sister. She's working for several governments and she's got PhD and all this medical stuff.
Not very good at math.
I'm good at math. I'm not good at math. I'm just managing money. You look at that. Your plastic lid on it. I'm working with him now for 27 years. Most of the time I've been retired. I enjoy my
It seems like the dad just wants to talk.
Like, I can travel around the world and, do some journalism like overseas. Yeah.
Yeah, you should know. You should know. You've seen my artwork.
Yeah, it's really good. All my friends like it as well.
He's creative.
elaborates on his interests in gardening and music, and Christian reveals that his favorite artist is Britney Spears. In fact, Bob leads the conversation for the entirety of their encounter, with Chris interjecting infrequently and briefly, until he and Emily are left alone when Bob goes to order spaghetti.
Yeah, you know, I must say you look good.
Oh, thank you.
And you know, you are the first female Sonichu fans that have actually come long distance to see me. Well, I mean, at least all the way from West Virginia. I mean, that's part of the BCU.
Yeah. We might take a road trip down here.
Take a road trip. It's a road trip.
Oh, is that the one that scared that child? At Wendy's. I don't know how.
Not really scary. I think he was tired.
Oh, okay. So
yeah. You don't mind if I have my hand on your shoulder?
Well, not for too long. Okay, not for too long.
Okay.
Oh God, he's touching her.
This is like, wow, I finally get like this beautiful girl in front of me.
Oh, thank you.
And she actually got to know me.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah. So what's the reason you need your glasses for? I'm your side myself.
Yeah, I'm your side as well. I don't have very good eyes.
It's like, we're close, but it's like, we don't need glasses to see each other.
Yeah. No, it's so blurry.
Yeah. How do you look without that hat? I mean, I like to see the,
I like this hat. My hair doesn't look good today.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
How's my hair look?
It looks good.
Boy, I've had sleeping against pillows, and I took a shower before I went to crash on the couch.
Oh.
Yeah, but I put on some mice, some antibiotics for left. Do you like that smell?
Oh, which one is it?
I believe it's called Proximity.
Oh, I really like the new chocolate one.
Oh, the Dark Temptation.
Yeah.
I was not knowing I can anyway.
Oh, okay.
It's like if the food was cooking up, I would have got more of that. But seriously, you are cute.
Oh, thank you.
As the three are having lunch, they talk mostly about Chris's significant life events, intermingled with those of Bob. After they finish eating, they take a stroll through the mall.
Oh. Yeah.
Because I won't live that long, I know.
Oh.
I spend time with you, Dad. Like I spend time with you now, and you come along meet Emily. Before, when you take us along and let us do our talking. Well, I'll see you later. You have a good trip.
All right. Okay, you can show me around the mall.
Okay. Wow.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm just kind of fascinated, like, it's like a character from BTSM where somebody else came all the way to Japan and left out on television.
No, I'm definitely all American.
Okay, so that's just the eyes are deceptive.
How awkward.
Oh, that's okay. That's fine.
I mean, I guess I should keep my hands to myself and behave, right?
Yeah,
Ew.
you should probably do that.
I mean, I'm just trying to be friendly.
Well, I gotta get going soon. It's gonna be a long drive.
Long drive.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that you at least keep the memories sure.
Yeah.
I'll walk you to your car if you want.
No, I'll probably have to go to the bathroom first. Is that time of month?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Out from a nearby store, the pickle man, donning a pickle costume, intrudes on them.
I haven't seen that movie.
Any particular reason why you dressed up like that? Come on, Emily.
What?
Hey, big
Wait.
thing.
Why? What's wrong?
Man in the pickle suit. Apparently, this guy is amongst trolls.
You think?
Where are you? You're a pickle. I love him.
Yeah.
And who are you as? You're just dressed up. Yeah?
That's the pickle to harm me.
You're just poor.
Yep.
You don't even know me. Are you sure? Have you have hair in that? Email Sonichu, email back like a TSWG.
We get to watch.
No. She's saying over to. She's saying back to her hometown.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, it would be pretty cool. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go see it. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, you didn't watch it. I haven't yet.
What's wrong with him?
Something. You like pickles?
Yeah, I do not like pickles.
Pickles.
And also, particularly, got a pickle tricked me on the internet, but then he was Blanca. There's nothing wrong with him.
I think you're making the lady uncomfortable there.
I'm sorry, Emily. It's okay. I think I have to go to the bathroom now. Yeah, go change my tampon.
Oh God.
We're even good now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to the bathroom.
Now we are.
No, we gotta go back to West Virginia.
We're going to see your life.
Watchman's not that long of a movie. It'll be okay. I gotta go to the bathroom. Tampon time.
Emily spends 4 minutes in the bathroom while the Pickleman and Chris have a conversation outside.
Yeah, my car's that way. If you don't even want me in my car, it's just, all right.
So you have to tell me to get back to West Virginia.
Okay, I might call you on Skype later.
Okay. You take care.
You too.
Hey.
No. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, all right. All right, see ya.
Did you try to kiss her?
Okay, all right, you too. Mission accomplished. Wait, there's Frosty. Hopefully he's going now. I want to go tell him what happened.
Okay.
We're recording.
After Emily left him for the man in the pickle suit, Christian made his way back home alone. As he was
Where did his
about to
dad go?
find out, a troll
gonna turn-
who went by the pseudonym Brian Bash had
There we
sent
go.
a small group of prostitutes to
What's up,
Chris's
everyone?
house.
Smash the like button.
And
And everyone that guessed brown is right.
had been removed from their property. Later on, he took down the original video in which he said Ivy's name incorrectly and re-uploaded it with a second take of the shout-out spliced in, replacing the original section.
Because of the trolls.
Oh, what's up, Sheila?
And also, I would like to give a shout out to Ivy, sweet gal pal of mine, and her friend Rachel from the
For anyone
Hawthorne
wondering, I'm.
College within the United States.
Oh, what's up, Rhino and Sheila?
So if I
Here's the link to the episode I'm watching. I'm trying to do a deep dive into Chris Chan because Gundam made me. So if you guys don't like this, blame it. It's a Gundam.
March 19th, 2009. I would like to make it obvious that due to a recent event that has gone awry by an individual, he has been reported to the police, as well as the owner of the store which he has emerged from. And so you will be picked up by the police if you try to do anything else that's funny. So watch your back. Peace.
That afternoon, Emily called Chris, expressing her feelings about their date.
I think we need to talk. It's not me, Chris, it's you. And I was just thinking about yesterday. I really didn't appreciate you constantly touching me. Okay, you'd just met me, and you were touching me constantly.
Oh,
I mean,
sorry.
you try to kiss me, okay? That's not right at all.
I'm sorry, I was nervous.
Why would you try to kiss somebody if you're nervous? I mean, I thought people would get nervous and not try and kiss somebody. You'll probably never hear from me again, Chris, because the pickle man was he was a perfect gentleman, okay? He took me out on a date, paid for my movie, and since he kept his hands off of me, he got a little extra for me, and that could have been you, Chris. Okay, so and then he took me to meet Clyde, and Clyde's a perfect gentleman as well, so I'm gonna be living in this mansion from now on.
Anyways, it's just back to West Virginia, okay?
Yeah, well, I didn't exactly go back to West Virginia. I'm going to be living this life now with Julie and Blanca and Sarah and everyone else, Chris. You don't understand, like, all the women that you've mistreated in the past, they're living with Clyde because he is rehabilitating them.
Well, all I can say is I'm sorry if I mistreated you, and it felt like I did wrong.
Because I don't know what you have, like, against, like, these men in the pickle suits or whatever, because he was just a guy in a pickle suit. I don't understand, like, what was so, like, threatening about him. You, like, didn't know this guy, and you're already passing judgment on him, and you're already, like, you passed judgment on Clyde, okay? Clyde's, like, the nicest guy ever, okay? Like, he's gonna be, like, taking care of me for the rest of my life, because he is loaded with cash. Hence why his last name is Cash.
Clyde Cash, really?
All right, well, that's what you want. I can't push you anything else, so...
But you should be careful, Chris, on, like, all the women that you encounter. You better make sure that you treat them properly. Do not touch them on the first date. Don't try to fucking kiss them. And, you know, you'll have no problems. But if you do, you know, the pickleman will come and take them away and take them to Clyde, and he's going to take care of them for the rest of their lives as well.
I see. All right. Okay.
This is so evil.
Well, take care of yourself.
And why don't you take care of yourself too, Chris, okay?
Yeah. Okay, bye-bye.
Soon after, Clyde Cash called Chris, taking the blame for the misadventure concerning the prostitutes.
Hello?
Hey, Chris, me. Clyde. Anyway, I'm just wondering, like, I was trying to help you with your aversion problem, and I sent over some fine ladies up to your house. How does that work out for you?
So you were the one that took them over, huh? Well, for your information, my family was very uncomfortable with them being sent over, and they reported them to the police, and they got turned in, and yeah, we do not appreciate that.
Chris, you claim to be a virgin with rage all the time. I'm trying to help you, man.
Yeah, well, sending over prostitutes is not exactly a way of helping somebody find true love.
Sex is not true love, Chris.
Yeah, you still there, Clyde?
Yeah?
Yeah, keep your nose out of our business, Clyde.
Look, I worry for your family and everybody, okay? I'm trying to look out for the best of you, Chris. There are much more evil men in this world.
I don't know who you think you are.
Chris, your voice
So I'm
changed.
telling you to bother us. Just keep bothering us, okay?
Chris, your voice
Otherwise,
changed.
you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in trouble.
Is your refrigerator running?
Back off. Don't call us anymore. Goodbye.
Use the broken food, quick!
It's okay.
Due to Emily's departure from his life, Christian felt it appropriate to pursue a relationship with Ivy, which, from what is known, mostly developed through conversations over the phone. She also shared with him drawings of the Sonichu protagonists and her Sonichu characters, but Chris could never bring himself to compliment her and always criticized her technique. She rapidly progressed the relationship by saying that only after a couple of days she could already feel a strong connection between them. On March 20th, Christian recorded a video professing his love for her.
Hi, Ivy. I love you. I can't stop thinking about you.
Ugh.
For qualifications, I could say, good morning. Wish you a happy day. Or as you go off to sleep, I could say, good night. I'll be in your dreams. I love you. Ivy, love you, Ivy. Ivy. At least you're not the poisonous kind. Seriously, no, I love you, Ivy. I believe you all around. Keep a happy thought.
And I'm going to get struck
Ivy
for that
requested
one.
that he sing Holding Out for a Hero by Bonnie Tyler for her, because she said that she considered him as her own hero. However, Christian wanted to use the cover version recorded by Frou Frou, as it was featured on his copy of the Shrek 2 soundtrack. Ivy insisted that he use the original, which was available on YouTube, because it reminded her of her father. Upon listening to it, Christian had trouble determining Bonnie Tyler's gender, but nevertheless begrudgingly agreed to use her version. 6 days later, he finally uploaded his own cover of the song.
Oh, God.
The music video was entirely recorded using his PSI and features an uncharacteristically high amount of film editing.
I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night.
Chris Mines playing a guitar line with his Guitar Hero controller. The video also features shots of a short comic which came to be known as Sonichu Special 1. The story concerns a bald villain known as Clyde, who kidnaps Ivy.
So after midnight in the wildest fantasy, somewhere just beyond my reach,
I'm never going to look at this song again the same way, and now I'm mad because I love this song.
Transforms into Chris Chan's Sonichu and eventually rescues her, finishing on a scene in which he heroically poses, waving his shirt like a flag, with Ivy holding on to his shirtless body.
Morning light, she's gotta be true, she's gotta be pretty, and she's got to be the sweetest thing in life. And her name be Ivy. Dedicated to her. I love you, Ivy.
Ugh.
Later that day, Christian made a video issuing an important announcement concerning Megan Schroeder.
I have recently received requests from my old gal pal, Megan. Some of you probably know her on the AD page. So many mistakes from me in the past. This was the first one I got chance to talk on me every day. But I ask now that everybody who sees her in person and recognizes her, please leave her alone and keep your opinions to yourselves. If you can't say something nice, say nothing. But also, think about this. You guys stay on my good side if you want me to continue making the comic pages and getting the Sonichu site back up, which is why I made it a major priority in my 2 previous videos I uploaded onto YouTube. Like me and my new girlfriend Ivy. Leave us alone. Back off. I swear to God. Get me on the worst side. Worst possible events. I will cease. Swear to God. So, just back off. Back off.
The following day, as per Ivy's request, Christian uploaded a video tour of his house, revealing the extent of the hoarding at that time.
Here's a bathroom. I think I shower here often. Shoulders. Bathroom sink. Mode. The kitchen.
Oh, gross.
Besides, leave the tree up. We'll put out the star on top. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. At least you got enough room to warm up the pizza, wash dishes, all that good stuff. Very essential. And this was the living room, again, before we cluttered it up with so much mess. Let's a bit of music room again before we got cluttered. But now I'm not switching here often. Oh, my family is a bunch of bankrupts. Bathroom.
I wouldn't be giving a tour of my house.
Hi, Pop. What's up, there? Warm with tea. Okay. Come on here. And nowadays, the dining room is basically used for my dad doing television, a little bit of comfort, and there's some more on that bed over there. Yep. Some of the front yard. Front shit right here. This is the front of the house. This would be my father's daylily garden. More beautiful during the summertime, but the flowers have not yet bloomed. My father's garden shed. I was out here listening to music on warm days. I got good stuff in there. Swinging there. East side of the house. Got back in the belfry. That will be the workshop. Again, or at least used to be a workshop before inside got cluttered with more junk. This is Ty's pen, my dog. Yep, that's a yeah. They're right there next to the gazebo. There's the dog house. That'll be the back door, but that door is cluttered with stuff, so we can't go in that way. There's the arch where I sat down and did that fun little picture of me and Patty singing together. Hi, Lucy. Lucy. Hey, baby. Hi, buddy. I'm in the bed, aren't you? That's our house. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of a tour. Have a good day. And unless you're invited, no trespass. And ciao.
On the day that he posted his house tour on YouTube, he uploaded another video in which he expressed his anger at recent leaks concerning the private goings-on of his relationship with Ivy.
Major update. I am seriously taken off right now because information about my girlfriend, even though it was accidentally leaked to a trusted individual, it turns out that individual posed as one of my gal pals from high school. Apparently, I swear to God, anything to intrude in my life to make me feel, in my life and within my family, I swear to God, comic will cease. But also, I swear to God that
guys, thanks for the super chat. Anna, Bushing Ryu Cat, thank you for super chat. Anna, if you see this, have you considered wanting to be a police forensic sketch artist before? Oh, I'm going to pause this real fast. Yes. So, yeah, that was one thing that I wanted to do, like, honestly, just for fun, was go and police forensic sketch artist. I would have loved to do that. And like even going into courtrooms and like sketching, I honestly was debating when the Johnny Depp trial was going on, was to go there with my sketchbook and to sketch out everything. But I don't know. I never like see jobs for it or anything like that, but I think I would be pretty good at it, and I think that would be fun. I would just be kind of afraid of like stalkers from it, you know? But yeah. You should have. Well, I mean, I still can, technically. I mean, that's not like it's a job that's going away anytime soon. I'm actually going to look up, let's see. I live in Orange County. Let's see if there's jobs. Police forensic sketch artist. Because all the ones that I see fucking suck. And I'm like, I could do that so much better. Let's see. That sounds like a lot of fun. I think I would be good at it. Oh, it says, ooh, forensic artist jobs now hiring. Let's see. School of Arts? No, I don't. No. Let's see. No, see, even looking at these are different types of jobs. Skydance is hiring? Really? Discord is looking for an illustrator? Oh god, all these jobs are fake. But yeah, whenever I looked for jobs, I could never find one. Let's see. I can see your amazing attention to detail, Anna. You would have helped solve so many crimes and look good. Thank you. You know, I would have loved to do that, but I've never, I guess, had the opportunity, really. I mean, I could go and, like, ask. I guess I could go to any police station and be like, yo, how do I get this job? Like, I just always kind of wanted to do it. But I don't know. I think I would be good at it. So, but I don't really think I'm that good at drawing. I think I'm much better at painting. And that's because, like, my hand shakes. And when I draw, everything is always kind of, I wouldn't say lopsided, but there's definitely an angle to things that I don't like when I draw. If it's traditional, well, if it's a human. When it comes to animals and stuff, I don't know why. But, well, I guess animals, I can correct it, like, easier. But my hand got a little bit messed up when I was in the hospital, or I guess from an accident before, and then I was in the hospital for it. And they said that it's never going to be the same. So that's why I don't really like to draw. But, you know, maybe if I had, like, charcoal, that would be a little bit different story, but that would just be so messy. But yeah, maybe one day, if anyone knows a police officer or somebody that works in law enforcement that knows about that kind of job, I would love to do that. Make that my day job. But your drawing of Cecil was awesome. When did I ever draw Cecil? Oh, the cartoon. Yeah, that was a cartoon, though. But, yeah, maybe. And then Miner's Icon things about what's with the eye. Well, that I'm working on the eye project, man. If the Death Star ever needed help trying to catch criminals, you could help draw them sketches of rebels. That would be very good at your job. Well, that was funny. I think I had said it before, but then my aunt kind of got mad at me. She's like, you can't talk about that. So if you know, you know. But I was at kind of a top high-level security place recently, and the person was like, oh yeah, you can't, like, talk about anything that you see. And I was like, well, you probably shouldn't have invited someone that has almost a photographic memory and can do photorealistic drawings. And not my cousin, but the person I was with just looked at me and was like, yeah, oh well. But anyways. All right, back to the painting and this wonderful documentary.
And a typed letter within the envelope that has his handwriting on that envelope. I will go to the police. I swear to God, my family and I will go to the police with all this information. So, in my romantic life, and amongst my true gal pals in my lifetime, and especially my girlfriend, back the fuck off! Back the fuck off. You do not want to get on my bad side again! Or
Jesus.
even worse! I his lights out. If I ever meet that bastard in person. But anyway, I'll say it again. Leave me and my friends alone.
On March 28th, Christian released another video in which he professes his love for Ivy. Throughout the video, he is heard singing Loving You by Minnie Riperton a cappella, which often overlaps with his dialogue of desire.
Loving you is easy because you're beautiful. Loving you is all I wanna do. Loving you is more than just a dream come true. And everything that I do is out of loving you. No one else can make me feel the colors that you bring. Stay with me while we grow old. And we will live each day in the springtime. 'Cause loving you has made my life so beautiful. Every time that we lose, I'm more in love with you. Do 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 do. Love you, Ivy. I love you. Mwah.
The next day, Christian uploaded a video addressed to Ivy's alleged cousin, Flora, and her supposed concerns about flatulence.
There are dangers about holding in farts, but it's better to let farts out, and it's not dangerous at all to let farts out. If anything, holding farts in, there's a chance of getting hemorrhoids or some kind, or possibly doubles the risk of colon cancer. But anyway, yeah.
Christian reads out some facts about human flatulence functions.
Yeah, besides which, farting is a sign that you are alive. I mean, second most important sign that you know to remind you that you're alive, aside from breathing. If you breathe, you're alive. If you fart, you're alive. Oh, I know you fart. But,
Why is he talking about farting?
Okay to fart once in a while. If you prefer to keep it private, that's fine. You take it to the bathroom. And if people remember, there was a song written about the joys of farting. I like fancy learning books. I like apple tarts. I like cozy breakfast notes. I like modern arts. And I like farts. Yes, I like farts. I like your farts, your farts, your farts, your farts. I like farts. You've got heart. Oh, I've got heart. Oh, this your farts. Let's do one start. Go, Flora, I will help you get your Flora started.
This is ridiculous.
Sometime in the last days of March, a troll who posed as Clyde left Chris a violent voicemail in which he threatened to kill him. During the night that followed, Christian woke up to discover that he had evacuated in his sleep. Still fearing that Clyde Cash may break into his room and kill him, Chris schemed to fool Clyde by putting a large stuffed animal under the sheets of his bed and placed a pair of sunglasses on its face. Chris himself hid under a pile of stuffed toys on his couch until morning. It was also around this time that Lord Sillynipples contacted Chris in order to leak to him this photo of Clyde Cash. The person in question was in fact a man thought to be Lee Hottie, whose unusual appearance had caused him to become an object of ridicule on the internet over the past few years. Nevertheless, Chris believed this to be the real Clyde Cash. On March 30th, Christian uploaded 3 videos to his YouTube channel, in the first of which, encouraged by Ivy, he expresses the hatred he has for his Encyclopedia Dramatica page and Clyde Cash.
You know what would really inspire me to continue doing the comic? I'll tell you what, you take down that EG page forever. Take it down. Delete it. Because that thing has been bothering me for that long time. And you know how the expression too many cooks spoil the broth? Todd, this was too many crooks too many crooks. Too many crooks. And that EB Page is one of those crooks. Just makes me really angry. You know what makes me angry? This is Clyde. And this is how angry I am for every waking moment that EB Page is up. You want me to calm down? You want me to calm down? You want me to draw the comics? Take down that EB Page.
He later took the video down so he could re-upload it with an additional scene in which he demonstrates even further his detestation for Clyde.
Oh, you hear me? You are dead. You are dead. I am going to drag you right in front of everyone if we ever meet. Alex, I am going to shove your ass down your throat and make you eat your underwear.
In the next video, Chris attempts to threaten Clyde by revealing what he thought was his true likeness.
Laugh now, as much as you want, Mr. Cindanero, because you have no money. I have your mug shot. I can't even stand to look at it. Almost 10 freckles. You're a fake. I scoff at you, you ugly freak.
In the final video, Chris once again threatens Clyde and reveals that he would no longer make videos for YouTube at the request of his pastoral counselor, Rocky Shoemaker.
Clyde, you are a liar and a vicious son of a female dog. This will be the last video I upload to YouTube, but my inspiration shall continue. To my loyal fans, thank you for your patience. They will continue to be rewarded. As for those who despise me, justice will be served. Peace.
As it has been shown that Chris hardly ever learned from his mistakes, it should come as no surprise that he would eventually return to YouTube to broadcast his daily life, to express his love for his sweetheart, to threaten the trolls, to refuel the fire.
Next one is coming up.
What made him this way? What is the attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Chris Chan. On April 1st, 2009, Encyclopedia Dramatica announced that they removed the Chris Chan page from the site, expressing regret for portraying him in a negative light and apologizing for any abuse or harm they may have caused. But since this was an April Fool's Day prank, the page was restored the following day. On the 6th, Chris re-engaged in communications with Joshua Martinez via AOL Instant Messaging. He apologized for the negative things he said about Martinez on ED and claimed that he was a changed man. Christian also told him that he credited Ivy for the rectification of his biological clock, which was the term he used to describe his sleeping pattern. Joshua claimed that he was friends with noted Disney actress Vanessa Hudgens. She apparently even chatted with Chris using Joshua's account, when in reality, it was Joshua who was playing the part of Vanessa. She claimed that she was interested in offering an acting role in her movie to Chris, but she needed further proof of his acting talent. He said that he would think of a sufficient way to audition for her. Christian's aversion to messaging over the internet had lasted only a month. 10 days after his so-called last video on YouTube, Christian created a new account called C. Chan Sonichu and offered a new video update on his own.
Well, the Sonichu Roadshow site is back up. The address is Wikipedia.com. And I'd like to thank my sweetheart Ivy for her most heartfelt emotional support and for fixing my biological clock. And I also would like to thank God Jesus, our God and our Lord and Savior, for their support as well. I pray them every day, and I am guided by Jesus. And it's with the inspirations I feel I will continue the comic, about 3 pages a day, unless something comes up. We will be seeing many new things. The website will be better. I could feel the cosmos.
Behind the scenes, Christian had been telling Ivy that his mother had been having reservations about doing his laundry because his recent outbursts of stress and emotion often manifested themselves in short spurts of uncontrollable self-deprecation. His doctor had suggested that he consider wearing liners, or what Chris called butt garments, but he protested, stating that they were made for babies. On Easter Sunday, Christian uploaded Sonichu episode 19 onto his quickville.com website, albeit not fully colored or retyped. Episode 19, Date Ed, aka Dating Education, even though the idea sounds dated, was meant to showcase how Christian's proposed dating education class would play out in a classroom environment. The story begins in Quickville University, where the aforementioned class will be taught by a character based on Sarah Jackson, Miss Jackaras, whose name is a blend word based on the surname Jackson and the reverse spelling of Sarah. She informs the class that for starters, she will be handing out Barbara dolls for the men and Robert dolls for the women. Miss Jackaras gives advice originally provided by 9-year-old Alec Grevin in his book, How to Talk to Girls. Some of those in attendance include members of the Chaotic Combo, some of the main characters from the animated series South Park, Ivy, and notably 2 new Pokemon-inspired characters, Reginald Sneasel and Ivy's original creation, Layla Flaffy. Ivy and Chris, who are still in the time void, simultaneously have the same dream where God and Jesus tell Chris that Ivy is a sweetheart to be and is the one who will fix his biological clock. God also foretells of the vanquishing of 4-cent garbage, which would allow Christian and Ivy to live together in peace. As Ivy's vision ends, Miss Jackaras informs the class that all of them have been matched with other classmates of the opposite gender, and they are given their own personalized screen names along with the screen name of the person with whom they are matched. They are instructed to converse with each other anonymously via online instant messaging. Afterwards, Punchy attempts to buy a soda from the vending machine, but he only has W quarters, whereas the machine only takes C quarters. It is established that the value of 10 C quarters equates to 1 W quarter. The following day, the pupils have their first iDate class, in which they chat with each other online. Reginald is jealous of Punchy for being paired up with Layla, his crush. Wild and Simona discover that they have been talking with each other, and they fall in love. Meanwhile, Punchy and Layla go out on a date to McDonald's, while Reginald dejectedly watches on. Angelica comes to comfort him. After a brief chat, they fall for each other. As the 3 new couples watch the sunset, Ivy sits alone, waiting for Christian's eventual appearance in her life. On the final day of the class, the teacher's sister, Rita Jackaras, informs the pupils that her sibling was killed in an automobile accident involving a truck. She proceeds to hand out the final results of the exam. The lowest grade in the class belongs to Clyde Raymond Quash. Later that day, Chris posted a video in which he states that Sonichu episode 19 has been completed and talks about Ivy's pets.
My heartfully dedicated to my sweetheart, Ivy. I love you, Ivy. And also, she wanted me to dedicate to her pet hermit crab. Kind of fun. Got a hermit crab. How cute. Okay. Also, want to take a moment to reflect the memory of past Gal Pal or Charles, still rumors of find out. So, but anyway, the one who passed away, Sarah Jackson. Almost silence for Sarah J. Not cool. Peace.
Later on, Christian filmed an additional video solely dedicated to Ivy's pet hermit crabs.
Crass. And it's my champ. We love you. Can't wait to play with you all. No, listen, Ivy. Okay, peace.
Chris released yet another video that day, in which he embraces his sex doll Kimmy, taped over her face as a printout of Ivy's depiction of herself.
Well, here's Ivy. Hi, Ivy. Love you, Ivy. Crabs and chip. We love crabs. Good pets. I love you, Ivy.
He quickly took the video down.
Ivy's not Ivy. Trust some shout. Ivy's not.
In his fourth and final video of the day, he imitates a bunny rabbit while dancing the bunny hop for the amusement of Ivy's pet hermit crabs. On April 14th, Chris resumed communications with Vanessa Hudgens via Joshua Martinez's AIM account. Vanessa teased him and tried to make him confess that he would abandon Ivy and have sex with her. After incessantly saying arousing things to him, Chris admitted that she had raped his erection and had begun masturbating. The conversation thusly turned into a sex chat. Vanessa called him a bitch, and he in response typed out his barks. Christian climaxed as he exclaimed, "Bam, bam, bam," and in the aftermath confessed that he loved her. He let Ivy know about their interactions.
This is from Ivy's eyes only.
2 days later, the miscreants released a series of private, revealing photos and videos of Chris. The first video was requested by Ivy, who wanted Chris to prove that his semen would acquire the taste of the food he ate most often. However, he neglects the objective of the video as he pours some orange-flavored Fanta into his cup of semen.
Ew! Ew! Oh my god. He drank his jizz.
Hope you enjoyed that.
The next video was commissioned by Vanessa Hudgens, which features a completely naked Christian pretending to slow dance with Ivy in his bathtub.
Hey, come on, let's go to the
As retribution for the adulterous nature of his interactions with Vanessa, Ivy forced Chris to film himself spanking himself. Still feeling the issue was unresolved, Ivy ordered Christian to take photos of himself wearing a pair of adult diapers, which were sent to him by a troll. Ivy's roommates suggested that he write "unfit for collection" on the crotch area of his diapers. In order to still appear appealing to Ivy, he decided to take a couple of snaps while licking his medallion and winking at the camera. On the day of the leaks, Chris had another chat with Vanessa. This time, he rejected her advances. Nevertheless, he attempted to arrange a date with her at a McDonald's in Charlottesville. The next day, Christian uploaded a video on YouTube in which he apologizes to and expresses his devotion for Ivy, who is represented by his sex doll.
Ivy, I promise you my undying love and devotion. I promise you my heart, my soul, even my virginity, and all my romantic ways, and all my emotions, my undying emotions, they belong only to you. I swear in the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, maybe I would never, ever leave you. I love you so much, sweet. loving me, Ivy. I will never leave you. I love you too much.
In another video, also uploaded on April 17th, Christian recites Matthew chapter 5, verses 27 through 30 from the Bible, which reference adultery, and further elaborates on his affair with Vanessa Hudgens.
I have sinned, and I have made a terrible mistake. I cheated on my sweetheart, Ivy. The other day when I was chatting on instant message with Vanessa, she poisoned me, but to get me by telling me about how she was playing with herself and whatnot, and trying to turn me on. But for a while, I resisted by talking about Ivy and my promises to her. And I just didn't know how to react. So eventually, I caved in. Even though I was typing in Vanessa, I was actually shouting out Ivy. I repent. I wish to repent my sin in front of everyone who is watching this, and especially my sweetest Ivy. Ivy, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I repent. And I'll bring up another thing that comes to my mind. The trolls that are calling me and telling me that Ivy is a troll, she is not, because I have heard her voice. I've heard her voice for over a month, and she is true in her voice and in her heart. I know so. Even though she requested the recent items of question, that's essential stuff. Videos and pictures. I am being punished because the trolls are getting their hands on them. So, in the name of all that holy and good, please, leave us alone, trolls. Leave us alone. I have so much to live for. And I do lose to Ivy. I will never give her up.
2 days later, Trolls leaked the unreleased comeback album by Christian and the Hedgehog Boys, which was largely inspired by Christian's relationship with Ivy. In fact, she is the subject of most of the songs on the album, including the reworking of Madonna's Like a Virgin.
Like a virgin. That's for the very first time.
I'll Never Leave You, Ivy, based on Kate Bush's Wuthering Heights.
Oh, Ivy, it's me, I'm Christian, I've come home, and I'll never leave you in any way.
And I'm Sexy for My Ivy, sung over Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake.
Yes, Ivy, you see these shackles, Ivy, I'm your slave. I'll let you whip me if I misbehave.
Oh, God.
It's just that no one lets me feel.
Throughout mid to late April, Chris continued to chat with Vanessa, attempting to arrange their first meeting. They agreed to meet at James Madison University, where Chris would arrive with a specially made sign waiting for her to notice him. He also wore the hat he had won for his entry in the Parappa the Rapper contest to make himself more identifiable. However, she never showed up. In one in-chat, Christian claimed that he saw her once and even called out her name, but apparently she didn't hear, and he regrettably didn't get up from his seat to meet her. As punishment for not meeting up with Vanessa Hudgens, Joshua forced Christian to go have dinner with him at TGI Fridays and have him pay the bill for the both of them. This happened several times. On one occasion, Christian lamented that he didn't have any money because he had already spent his weekly allowance on their last dinner together. As a result, Joshua ordered and paid for himself, leaving Chris to watch. On April 23rd, Christian released a video in which he mocks and physically threatens Clyde Cash.
Oh, Mr. Clyde, I have a bit of a message for you in response to the one you sent to me recently. Basically, this is the impression I got from your message.
Oh, look at me. I feel like a silly man. Look at me. Don't look at my silly dog. Look at my silly neat man. Look at me. I am the troll. I should be more trolling. I should be trolling kids. I don't want to look like me. Look at me. I kept on getting ideas or something. Oh, you think I'm a silly mom?
everyone on the internet insane. Are you guys gonna watch the Chris Chan trial with me? After this, I feel like we all kind of have to.
Come on, troll man. Come out of your troller's paradise. I'll give you a beat down. You don't like that? No. Tough cookies. That's fine, I'll be calling you out. I know you're in my neck of the woods somewhere, so just come right on out. Find me. Peace.
The following day, he uploaded a video of his hypothetical marriage proposal to Ivy, while Christian's cover of Celine Dion's It's All Coming Back to Me Now plays in the background.
Ivy, you're the whole world to me. You have changed me and formed me into such a more sociable, much better, more humble human being. I'll never forget that, and I love you so much. So Ivy, I thank you today. Just one simple question. Easy to be honest with being my wife, the sweetest Ivy.
What follows is a recording of a short comic which later came to be known as Sonichu Special 2, or The Wedding Comic, which depicts Christian and Ivy's wedding. On the same day, Chris uploaded a video of himself singing a song that he composed himself called I Got a Fish.
I got a fish. Would you like to make a wish? I got a fish. Would you like to make a wish? I got a fish. Would you like to make a wish?
April 27th also marked the day that the miscreants leaked several more private videos of Chris. These were originally sent to Joshua Martinez with the intention of giving them to Vanessa Hudgens as part of Chris's audition process. First was a batch of videos which starred a shirtless Chris who attempts to display his physical prowess through a myriad of
Oh God.
including pretending to play Guitar Hero, lifting an empty office chair above his head, and finally lifting the same office chair with the addition of a basket containing books and other heavy objects.
I was still a man if I'm not talking. And now for something completely different. Boom.
The leak also features a video called Quick Flying Elephants. The video features a completely naked Christian running rampant around his room, playing with his toys, and yelling out seemingly random jokes and references from TV shows such as Monty Python and Ed, Edd and Eddy, in an attempt to demonstrate his personal brand of random access humor. The following day, Christian was told by Ivy that one of her pupils, a Chinese girl named Ching Chong, had seen the April 16th leaks of Christian's private photos and videos on Encyclopedia Dramatica and was apparently scarred by them. In response, he made a captain's log explaining the videos.
You know that, first off, the one with the Navy being drunk, it's a good idea, but, you don't have to do it if you don't like it, but I recycle my own semen.
Oh God.
Because, yes, I do masturbate.
Ugh.
I'm not ashamed to admit it. As a lot of guys, I'm sure, have done the same thing in their time.
Ew.
Basically, into the cup, and, I recycle it. So that way I won't lose any unborn children. So then I can also still have a good semen count. Keep maintaining that by recycling that. Anyway, after that, the second topic, the one where I spanked myself. Yeah, I was doing that for fun because, sometimes I do random, silly, crazy things. And sometimes adults feel pleasure from pain, even when they do it to themselves. I mean, not to a point where they kill themselves. I mean, just like, spanking is generally a popular type thing amongst adults. And then the third topic, which was the photographs of me and a adult diapers. Yes, I did get free sampling of diapers from a troll, but regularly I do not use them. But I just felt like trying a pair on, and it was okay. Not a big deal. It's just but I would not wear them on a daily basis. I wear briefs. I wear regular briefs. And sometimes I do I get very stressed out from people who yell at me or misunderstand me or talk bad about me. And between that and other real life stresses, it just builds up, and sometimes I just have to. It comes out that I sometimes accidentally poo my pants. I mean, who hasn't in their lifetime? I mean, pooed their childhood diapers, much less pooed their underwear, at least once in their lifetime. I mean, we're only human. Nothing to be ashamed of. I just want to continue to make it perfectly clear that I am a healthy, growing, sane, and sound-minded adult individual, and I should continue to be treated and respected as an equal among the human population, just as anybody else.
An hour later, he uploaded another video in which he denies claims that Ivy is a troll.
Ivy is not a troll. She is real, she is true, and she is my sweetheart. We are going to be together in the near future, and we are going to have sex. We're going to lose our virginities to each other. It's going to be awesome. And just so you know,
My Carrie's like, it's going to be
was also
awesome.
dedicated to a little girl who accidentally found the EB page. Her name was Ching Chong. That's it. That's it. Ivy is real. We are going to be together forever. I can feel the cosmos. See? Captain Launch start date April 29th, 2009.
The next day, Chris addresses the development of his comic.
I want to apologize for the delay in uploading of any new comic pages. I'm sure everyone in my fan base that the comic pages are being drawn, and I'll have them uploaded as soon as possible. And if possible, colored and retyped. So I thank everyone for their patience and their loyalty and whatnot. I'm about to go get my hair cut. Peace.
Later that day, the miscreants leaked Sonichu Special 3, which documented Chris and Ivy's wedding night and their first time making love. The newlyweds arrive at the Double Quick Hotel and settle in for the night in their penthouse suite, which is equipped with at least 5 complimentary lavender-scented Glade plug-in air fresheners. For the depiction of the love scene, Ivy had instructed Chris to truthfully represent his real-life penis. Hence, the penis scene in the comic was produced by Christian pressing his own penis down onto the page and tracing around it, making it disproportionately large compared with the rest of his character's body. As they begin to have sex, they transform into Chris Chan Sonichu and Princess Ivy, respectively.
Now it's time to edit the video.
The comic concludes with the couple having a chicken dinner while drinking quick orange soda served in wine glasses. Also on that day, Christian uploaded 2 short videos. The first, Shut Up Brain, highlighted the fact that Chris's brain remains active long after his desired bedtime.
Shut up, Brain! Shut up! Shut up! I think you shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut.
In the second video, Wake Up Brain, Chris blames his brain for his slowness of thought.
I need you to give me some thought and some rational thought for the situation that's at hand. Come on, Brain, wake up. Quit falling asleep on me. You always put me in an awful situation when you fall asleep on me. Wake up. Come on, wake up. You better wake up or I'm going to accidentally give myself amnesia one of these moments.
On April 30th, Christian had his last chat with Vanessa Hudgens. She continued to talk about the lascivious
Excuse
He
me.
stated that he was excited about Ivy's visit to Virginia in a few weeks' time, and also admitted to owning a fleshlight, which he received with the purchase of a sex doll.
Oh.
She also linked to him a gallery of photos of actress Megan Fox, who Chris mistook for Vanessa and told her that she looked attractive. This could be explained by the possibility that Christian is afflicted with facial blindness or prosopagnosia, which is not uncommon with persons on the autism spectrum. On May 1st, Christian posted a video for Ivy in which he describes the activities they will partake in together.
Hey, Ivy. I'm doing a video for you. Oh, we are going to have so much fun together when you and I are together. You know, my mommy and I, my family and I will come and meet you at the airport. And you know your choice, so take you to your hotel or bring you back to my house.
This guy's so creepy.
I mean, you know, we'd be hanging around so much and sharing so many powerful memories. We'll have so much fun.
I'm so creeped out.
You know. And you know, we can enjoy a movie in the theater or at home or watch a television rerun. Family Guy. And you know, I look forward to the eventuality of you and me having our sex time together. I'll do you so many. I'll do my best to pleasure you and keep you satisfied.
Oh, God.
Yes, Ivy. Just for you. Just for you.
So creepy.
I know a number of good positions and massages. And you know, I know a number of places we can walk around at. You know, we can walk about the mall. We can walk about the NBA ground. Good places where there's plenty of green and sunlight. And we can watch the hermit crabs together. And, you know, wonderful memories. A wonderful memories. We're going to have lots of fun. And I promise I'll remain your good boy forever and for always. And my friends have been talking to between on the internet and real life. They can vouch for me on how good a boy I have been. Being the good boy just for you, Ivy. I love you so much. I love you so much. Look at me smile. It's nice. I ran out of details. I guess I'll sing a song.
Christian proceeds to sing the Mary Poppins song, Jolly Holiday, with modified lyrics.
It's the jolly holiday with Ivy. The wonder that it's Ivy that I love.
This is insane.
I love you so much, Ivy. I love you. I love you. Love you later, sweetheart.
Later that day, Chris made a complaint in video form to the makers of Axe body care products, Unilever.
Apparently, it has come to my attention that a bunch of people of the wrong orientation are using the Axe brand. And by which I mean particularly the homosexuals. But thusly, a stereotype has been made apparently. You'd be gay if you wore it. That's so stupid. It's not true. I mean, I'm straight, and I have been using apps for years. I'm a proud user of apps because originally, as it was originally sent for, and I quote, effective deodorant protection designed to seduce the ladies. And then later, when they expanded to the shower gel, they continued with that saying, hydrate your skin, leaving it so pure that she'll think she's the first to touch it. And then later again in shampoo, it says here, get girl-approved hair. Wash and track your feet. Even though the comments sound sexist, as I have learned on their page on Wikipedia, I still feel that it is a big misuse and complete immoral act that the homosexuals take use of the Axe brand, which is dimensionally and originally oriented towards the straight people. I mean, men attract ladies. It means they're straight. They want to attract the ladies, they're straight. Okay, I think I'm right.
Oh, yeah. If you're just joining,
Okay.
I'm watching a documentary on Chris Chan.
Well,
Here's the link to the one I'm on.
originally meant for and should remain only for the straight men who wish to attract the women. It is not meant for a homosexual dude to attract another homosexual. It ticks me off. It really does. So I hope that Unilever, the company who creates the X product, see this video on the YouTube. Also, I would like them to, well, I would be sound like some kind of bad person if I told them to not sell it to the homosexuals, but it should be more obvious in the package that it is meant for straight people. And also, I would like to make the following statement to all homosexuals who dare use it. You homosexuals, stay off of our app.
He followed up with another video in which he reads out his handwritten letter addressed to the Unilever company, voicing his concerns about acts and their reputation amongst the homosexual population.
I'd like to learn today with concern of hearing that the homosexual population, where the X-Files story is often referred to
All right.
as the straight
Uploading right now.
myself. I would ask to ban sale of and use of the product from the homos, but that would be retarded. Instead, I respectfully and humbly request that on the package a statement such as designed only for straight-oriented men or something strongly similar. Please make this so, and please do not try to blow me off for having an opinion about the products or having an opinion about the homosexuals, because I do not care much about them. Sincerely, Christian Wilson Chandler, proud, straight, male, act user.
Inspired by Vanessa's claim that she contributed to her own Wikipedia article herself, Chris decided to register as Wikipedia user Chris Chan Sonichu and used his own user page to write a Wikipedia article about himself. The use of this space violated Wikipedia's policy due to its explicitly private content and lack of any information pertinent to the Wikipedia project. Chris's only contribution outside of his own article was made in the entry for high-functioning autism, in which he inserted himself into a list of famous people who may have some form of autism. His user page was promptly deleted by an administrator, under the impression that it was written by a troll. However, this was proven to be not the case, as in a video dated May 3rd, Christian asks for his Wikipedia user page to be restored.
I have recently started and completed a whole bunch of truth and honesty about myself in my very own Wikipedia page. But then recently I hear from my sweetheart who looked it up, said that apparently the test was released by the admin saying that I was not important enough. I'm going to go back on there and undo what they did, get all the honest truth about myself put back up, and also I have the support. Also, I have contributed a lot more than they think. I mean, I have my own wide fan base for my Sonichu and Rosechu. I have contributed a lot more to my local society than you can ever imagine. I mean, I made the good grades in high school and in college and whatnot. I have done a lot of good, honest volunteer work at the Pokemon Trade Card League, Trading Card Game League, before I got kicked out last June in 2008 by that George Michael Snyder. But anyway, let's keep my Wikipedia page up and going strong, because I have contributed a lot to society, a lot more than anybody can think. And also, listen to my ancestry. My ancestor, aunt likewise, is Anne Boleyn. So I'm just headed all the way back to Mary Boleyn. Think about that, Wikipedia. Think about that. So don't take me down again. I am well worthy. Y'all have a good day now. Peace.
Inspired by this latest turn of events, CogsDev founded the Wikipedia, an entire Wikipedia-style website created for the purpose of allowing Christian to edit it in whatever way he pleased. It was around this time that Joshua Martinez sold Christian a PlayStation Portable at an inflated price, claiming that it was equipped with special features. Due to this incident, Chris was finally convinced by his pastoral counselor, Rocky Shoemaker, to talk about Joshua's actions to his parents. They decided that they would all go to the police to report Martinez's swindling scheme. While at the police station, Rocky
it is uploaded.
all trolls and online friends
Let's see.
Investigated, including Ivy, whom she considered to be a troll.
All right, look at everyone. This is my painting for today.
When Ivy found out about this, she broke up with Christian, citing his infidelity as the sole reason. He called her non-stop for 2 days after the breakup, which led to her calling Bob one last time to inform him of the situation. During the call, Bob revealed that they had been saving money to visit Ivy at Boston University, but ultimately canceled the trip when parents found out that Chris had been using their credit cards for online purchases without informing them and stealing large sums of money out of Barbara's purse. Bob said that because of the recent events, Barbara had threatened to kill herself. He ultimately decided that he would handle Joshua by himself due to his lack of trust for the police and his own son's thievery. As for the trolls, Bob was convinced that Megan Schroeder, whom he dubbed that cool German girl, was behind all of the harassment. Despite all his pleas for her to reconsider, for Chris and his family needed all the help they could get, Ivy insisted that the relationship was over and cut all ties with the Chandlers. On May 5th, the video in which Chris talks about recycling semen, spanking himself, and his fecal incontinence was linked on the news auditing website Bark.com and gained over 200,000 views in 24 hours. 3 days later, it was posted on the Awful Vision section of SomethingAwful.com. More and more unsuspecting viewers began to happen upon Christian's internet antics. A few days later, the hosts of the Toucher and Rich show, Boston area radio show on WBCN, featured some of Chris's recent videos and discussed the growing awareness of the Christian lore.
Here is the deal. We got sent an email from a guy who said, look, this is the most disturbing thing I've seen in a really long time. What the F is up with this guy? He's got 1 million videos up on the internet, and he also apparently has a comic book that he draws and puts up on the internet, which is, I don't even want to get into, but if what I read is true, it's horribly disturbing.
You know, I look forward to the eventuality of you and me having our sex time together. I love you so much. I love you so much.
Yeah, make it go away. I know.
Chris was also featured on the Kevin and Bean show on California's K-Rock FM.
I just need one more and then it'll be back to threes.
Wow.
All right. Well, I got another eye down, guys. I'm going to pause this. So let me also switch back my microphone. 1 second, everyone.
All right. Hopefully you guys can all hear me okay. So, yeah, I did 70 eyes. This was eye number 70. Crazy. I'm almost to 100. And then after 100, another 100. That's pretty wild. I can't believe that I've painted 70 freaking eyes. So thank you everyone for, supporting me through this entire endeavor. For those that didn't believe in me and then those that did, I'm happy that I proved people that didn't believe in me wrong, because they're like, that's a crazy project. Why do you want to paint a bunch of eyes? Da, 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 da. And then I've been doing it, and I'm very happy with the results so far. I think I've gotten better. I still think I'm in the last couple that I need to push myself a little bit more in values and whatnot. But the ones that I've gotten, the lighting isn't very dramatic, so it's very subtle. So if anything, it's helping me practice on my subtlety. But I'm very happy with the way that everything is turning out, and I'm excited to, beat another milestone in this and get to 80 and then 90 and then 100. And then after 100, another 100. But yeah, it's crazy. I've painted 70 freaking eyes. This is a lot. I'm running out of space for them. I have a bunch of them up on my walls. I need to get a back to leafing a lot of them, which will eventually happen. Good to be consistent at anything. Yeah, no kidding. This is like my challenge, man. My freaking challenge. People are like, are you going to do Inktober? I'm like, no, I'm doing the eye of the year kind of thing. Freaking eyes every single day. But yeah, I'm uploading it to Twitter right now, so it'll be up there as well. But if you guys haven't, go and follow me on the art Instagram, give some likes and some comments. On my calendar campaign, which is going to end in a couple days, I need to do like a big live stream for it. But let me pull it up on here. Look at, I'm so close to hitting 95,000. So if you guys haven't backed my calendar, go and do so now. I did add my previous calendar. I have some that are like kind of worn and whatnot. Well, they're not really worn. They're actually in good condition. It's just like slight imperfections. I was originally going to start sending them out immediately, but then I realized it's not fair because of the stretch goals. So I want people that get that one to get the stickers as well, and to make up for the extra months that obviously aren't going to be added to that one. I would just throw in that Vampirella sticker that you could get on that one. Anna, read my super chats. I'm getting there. Let's see. But Minor Zychron, stop spelling my name wrong. Stop it. You keep spelling it wrong. You keep spelling it with one N. It's Anna, not N. You know. But all right, I'll read the super chats. But go and back the calendar if you guys haven't already. Help me get to 95,000 and then possibly even 100,000. Okay, here we go. What's with the eye? It's a project I'm doing. Next one. Thank you for the super chat, Anna. Why Chris Chan want to learn more Ask Gundam? Gundam told me to watch this, which is why I'm watching it. Would you drink the warm Fanta? Ugh. I hope Ricada covers the trial. I'll be all over it. Yeah, I know. Hey, good to see you. You art again. Aw, thank you, Turner Art Studio. And thank you, everyone, for the super chats. Now I have to go back to my main channel and make videos for tomorrow. Got some more. I have to do a review of the House of the Dragon and then some more She-Hulk content. So, that being said, everyone, thank you so much for watching this stream. Thanks so much for always coming out and supporting when I do live streams and like when I post videos on my main channel. I do really appreciate it. Next stream will be 71. Isn't that crazy? Let me see who's next on my list. I Project. Well, technically Drunk 3PO was next, but he I was waiting for him to like not be busy so he can come on the stream with me while I paint his eye, but he is technically next. And then this gentleman named Durin, and then another gentleman named Leo. So that'll be fun. But I need to go and basically inject caffeine into me somehow, and then also put my makeup on and get ready to film. So everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with me. It was awesome getting to share the terribleness that was Chris Chan with you guys. I didn't suffer alone. I made you all suffer with me. And what part? We got up to part, I was the middle or almost the end of part 12. And I think there's 66 parts total. So we got a long way to go. So maybe by the time I'm done with this eye project, we'll be done with these Chris Chan documentaries. But anyways, everyone, thank you so much for being here. Thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your night, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And may the force be with you, because we are really, really, really going to need it.